thank you all for coming out today as a show of support for each other in these really difficult and dark days at ANZ. We really appreciate it. As Nicole said, these cuts are significant and they're going to have a detrimental effect whether you lose your job or whether you keep your job in ANZ, because you cannot take that exorbitant amount of hours out of a workplace and that has no flow-on effect for the staff who are left behind. 3,500 of your fellow workers are working full time, and we know how many hours our members do every day of the week. You cannot take that out with no new technology, nothing except Nuno saying, oh, we're just going to stop what I don't like and we're not going to do that work anymore. And duplication. Well, you can't tell me there's 3,500 duplicated roles within ANZ. Like Shane Elliott would never have continued that. He makes out like everybody that came before him didn't know how to do their job. I find that insulting on behalf of each and every one of you who work for ANZ. He talks about he is the saviour of ANZ. He's the last chance for this organisation. How can he be the last chance for an organisation that is about to announce in 1 month's time a $7 billion profit? This is not a fledgling organisation. This is not a bank that's going down. This is one of the big four, one of the top 10 ASX companies in Australia. It can afford and does afford to continue to employ the 24,000 Australian workers that it currently employs, not cut 15% of the staff of ANZ Australia. It is absolutely outrageous. What we've seen from ANZ over the last month is stalling. We have tried, I've lost count of the number of meetings we've had with them, the number of letters we've sent to them. We've lodged with Fair Work, where we went yesterday, and we are still trying to find out where the last 1,500 jobs are going to come from. And they told Fair Work yesterday they don't know that yet. No decisions have been made. There's nothing to see here at this point in time. That is so hard to believe. It was hard to believe yesterday. And what did we get first up this morning at 8:30? We got another change notification from ANZ. What does that say about what they're telling you as their staff, Fair Work as the body that oversees industrial relations in Australia, and us as your union representatives? It is just outrageous that they are not coming clean. They have the roadmap. They've costed it. A month ago, he went out to market and told market what he was going to save. Yesterday, in the strategic announcement, he said this will save $800 million off their book next financial year. They know where these jobs are coming from. They've costed the retrenchments. So they've got to know where it's coming from. For them to continue to say there's nothing to see here is so disrespectful to each and every one of you. And to have hanging over your head over the next 3 or 4 months, or however long it takes for us to get this information out of them, whether you've got a job in 2026 or not, is absolutely unacceptable and not the way any worker in Australia deserves to be treated. So what do we do about it? We continue to stand together. The only way to fight this kind of corporate greed and behaviour is to stand together as workers, side by side with each other and in sync with your union. And we will continue to advocate and fight for you every day of the week until we get you all of the information you need to know for you, your family, as Nicole said, your community, your customers, the hundreds of thousands of customers that you all serve every single day in such a dedicated way. This is not the treatment you deserve, and we will keep fighting until ANZ recognise the way they need to treat you. Thank you all.